Live. Jamie Oates with you here this evening, coming to you from Braxton County High School for the commencement ceremony, 2024 graduating class right here at the high school. And we are joined by some of the finest Eagles around, and I'm going to allow them to introduce you. We're going to allow them to introduce themselves to you. So we're going to start down here.
Hi, my name is Morgan Whitney, and I am number 8 in my class.
Hi, I'm Savannah Smith, and I'm number 9.
So we have 9 and 8 with us. And ladies, I have some questions. I'm going to allow you to pick a card, okay, and answer the question. They're not very hard. We kind of went over them there in the background. So go ahead and just pick one of these cards and let us know which question we have. Savannah, you want to pick a card? Go ahead.
I'll go with this one.
Okay, so she picked question number 2. Read that for us.
Who has cried the most happy tears so far in your circle of family or friends? I would honestly have to say either me or my mom. I don't know which.
And why is that?
Well, I mean, graduating this year, it's a bit,
Overwhelming.
yeah, it's a bit overwhelming, but it's pretty exciting at the same time, because, yeah.
Absolutely. How about for you?
It's pretty surreal. I gotta say that. You know, I'm excited for college, but I am ready to move on from high school.
And who cried the most probably in your family and friends?
Oh, my mom. Yeah. Even if she doesn't want us to see it, I know she's gonna cry today.
So before we wrap up here, ladies, let's go ahead and go. I'm going to ask you the question. What's your future plans? Where do you go from here? This is a big chapter in your life, obviously, graduation, and one of the biggest documents you can earn in your life at this point. But what are your plans now? Where you go from here?
Well, I've been bouncing a bunch of ideas back and forth throughout the year. I think I've settled on going into trade for pet care, such as like dog grooming or something of the sorts.
That's a great choice. Boarding animals, grooming them, that's a need in the community for sure.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs at home. I love them both, and I just love animals in general. So
That's a great choice. And how about for you, dear?
So I am very fortunate to have received a scholarship to West Virginia State University. I get a full free ride for 4 years, and I get to work closely with the USDA. So I will be going to West Virginia State University and majoring in international business, management, and agribusiness.
So last question, when do you plan to sleep?
I'm not sure, to be completely honest, but we'll get there.
One stone at a time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, ladies, we wish you the best of luck. We'll let you go so you can get lined up and get ready to get started, all right? Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, folks, we'll be back. We're going to meet 7 and number 6 coming at you live from the Braxton County High School right after this break here on Braxton Live.
Dr. Chad Lancaster, DDS, offers comprehensive quality care for the entire family. The practice handles all levels of dental work, from a basic cleaning or root canal to implants or referrals to other specialists. With a convenient location in Gasaway and a friendly staff awaiting your arrival, they can help you maintain a happy and healthy smile. The office is open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Lancaster's dental office by calling 304-364-8565.
Clear Mountain Bank is now open at the Flatwoods Outlet Center. Our team is what makes the difference. Stop by the new branch office and talk to Phyllis, Abby, and Ben, and let us show you the community banking difference. Our full-service branch provides extended hours through our video teller service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. For more information, please stop by our new location at the Flatwoods Outlet Center.
Welcome back to Braxton Live. We have 2 more Eagles joining us now, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves so I don't mess up their names. So it puts the pressure on them, not me. So if they mess up their name, it's all on them.
Hello, my name is Micaiah Moore, and I'm number 6 in the class.
And my name is Wyatt Dennison, and I'm number 7 in the class.
Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us this evening. Are you excited? How excited are you, and how long have you been anticipating this moment?
I'm a procrastinator, so I didn't even think about it, to be honest.
I'm excited, but to be honest, it feels quite surreal. I've been looking forward to it, but sitting now in the moment, it's all coming together and it's kind of emotional.
Well, I'm sure everyone out there watching is curious. What are your future plans? Where do you go from here? What are you going to college? You going straight into the work field? What's your plans?
So I'm going to go to Fairmont State University and pursue a 4-year degree in nursing.
Go Falcons.
And I plan on going to WVU to double major in mechanical and electrical engineering.
And I'll ask you a question like I asked a classmate just earlier. When do you plan to sleep?
Probably almost never, because I do almost never now.
So one more question for you all, and then we'll let you get ready to get lined up. What has been your most memorable experience here in high school in the last 4 years? What have you enjoyed most about Braxton County High School?
So for our healthcare class, we actually got to move up to the college section this year, which was nice because we got to see a lot of the mannequins and different things that were up there that Pierpont had. So it's been exciting moving everything up there and getting to do more.
And I'd say as a whole, my favorite thing that we've done is probably our senior year Nerf War we had. That was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it as a whole.
There you go. Well, guys, we wish you the best of luck, okay, in your future endeavors. We need nurses. Absolutely. We need engineers. I got to ask you, though, Ms. Moore, who's the toughest in your family, you or your brothers?
Definitely me.
You heard it here, folks. And media doesn't lie. Ms. Moore, tougher than her brothers. Hey, enjoy the evening. Make some memories tonight, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to step aside for another break. We're going to catch more of the top 9 right here on Braxton Live after this break.
Roach Funeral Home's goal is to give the families we serve a warm and relaxed home to come to during the difficult moments in their lives. To facilitate meaningful and respectful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones. We are guided by the concept of fundamental honesty and fairness in everything we do. We offer traditional funeral and cremation services. We also offer pre-need consultations where planning ahead can make all the difference to your family. At the Roach Funeral Home, the friendship of those we serve is the foundation of our business.
Do you have a favorite Mexican dish? What could make that favorite Mexican dish even more special? By enjoying it with family and friends at El Gallo Mexican Restaurant in Flatwoods. We are located conveniently at exit 67 in the Flatwoods Center. Our authentic dishes are made with you in mind. We look forward to seeing you here with us. We're open daily at 11 a.m.
Welcome back to Braxton Live, right here from the Braxton County High School. It is commencement graduation night for the class of 2024, and we have 2 more Eagles joining us here, and I'm going to allow them to give their rank and their name, and we'll start here.
I'm number 5, and my name is Mark Byerly.
I'm number 4, and my name is Nicholas Brown.
So, guys, obviously excited about this evening, correct?
That is accurate.
Yep.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to get to this question first because it's one I've asked everyone. What are your plans after high school? You know, this is going to be your last official night as an Eagle. Where do you go from here? What's your future look like?
I'm headed off to WVU to study neuroscience.
Wow.
I have not decided a college, but I want to go into law, hopefully international diplomacy.
Okay, so now let me ask you this. 4 years of Braxton County High School. Great memories, obviously. Who's been most influential in your academic career here?
Definitely Miss B. I've had her all 4 years for different classes, and she's definitely shaped me to be the person who I am today.
I'd also have to say teacher-wise, Miss B, but one person in particular, my mom, she pushed me to get my associates, and that's why I'm up here today.
Outstanding. So I'm going to give you one more question. Celebration time. Is there a party tonight? Are you going to be celebrating with friends and family? Do you have a celebration planned this weekend? Kind of line us out there and let us know where it's at in case we want to come eat with you.
I have plans with my family to go to a bonfire and go swimming tomorrow.
Right after this, I'm going to get some ice cream, and tomorrow we're going to have pizza and wings if you want to come to my house.
Pizza and wings, bonfire, swimming. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, guys?
No, it does not.
Summertime, what can I say?
There we go. Well, guys, we wish you the best of luck. Good luck in your future plans, and soar, Eagle, soar. Hey, we'll be back with more in the class of the top 9 right here after these words on Braxton Live.
Hi, I'm Mark Stuntler, Senior Pastor of the Gasway Baptist Church, inviting you to come and worship with us every Sunday morning at 9:30. You say, why there? Because we have vibrant worship with great music, biblical preaching, and a Sunday school program that follows that addresses all the cutting edge topics of our day. So come out with us.
Looking for competitive wages, full benefits, a 401k, and the cutest gopher coworker ever? Okay, you won't actually be working alongside a gopher, but the good pay, full benefits, and 401k are the real deal. Your local GoMart is hiring, and we're looking for friendly employees to help keep our customers on the go. And with flexible work schedules, it means you can still do the things in your life you love while earning cash. We'll get you from interview to working in a week. So head to gomart.com to apply today.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
Ooh, these new Little Caesars Crazy Pops are fun size, and you can eat them anywhere.
Wow, they're packed with cheese and pepperoni.
Keep those hands at 10 and 2. Check your blind spot.
Take delicious Little Caesars Crazy Puffs anywhere for the incredible price of only $3.99.
Pizza, pizza.
For me, part-time service in the West Virginia Army National Guard looks like this. As a construction engineer, I'm moving earth, building roads, and working with a great team to accomplish our mission. My service trained me how to operate heavy construction equipment, and those skills have opened up doors to a great career here at home. See how part-time service can help you build your future. Go to nationalguard.com/WV to find out more.
Whether you're feeding cattle, milking cows, or baling hay, the work on your farm is never done, which is why you need equipment that works as hard as you do. From Farmall compact and utility tractors to balers and mowers, Case IH equipment gives you the efficiency and the versatility you need to get things done. To learn more, visit caseih.com/livestock.
Listen up, West Virginia. At Midstage Chevrolet, I-79, exit 67 in Flatwood. We're stocked deeper than ever, and we're selling them cheaper than ever, too. With over 100 brand new Chevys on the ground now, we've got the ride you want for the price you want to pay. Unheard of low financing rates, too. Plus, we stand behind everything we say with our exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. MidstageChevy.com. Chevy by New Roads.
Welcome back to Braxton Live, 2024 graduation, and I have the top 3 in the class joining me now, and it is a great-looking crew. So I'm going to have them introduce themselves, give you their number, and then we're going to start into the hard questions.
I'm Cade Lancaster, and I'm ranked 3.
I'm Riley Martin. I'm ranked 2nd.
I'm Jeffrey Evans, and I'm ranked 1st.
And now for the hard. Do you want the hard questions first or the easy ones?
Easy ones.
Easy questions first. Okay. What's your favorite color?
Brown.
Probably purple.
Blue.
Blue. Now let's get to the hard questions. Go over with us. Most memorable moment as an Eagle here at Braxton County High School in the last 4 years.
It'd be either one of the pep rallies or one of the football games this year, because those were just a blast to go to.
Honestly, it would probably be the powder puff games that they did in the gym during pep rallies.
Personally, my most memorable moment was whenever I was able to go out and student teach through my education class.
There you go, great memories. Which leads me to, which you kind of led us into this question. What are your plans? Future endeavors, where you go from here?
Well, I'm going to go to WVU for 4 years to study biochemistry, and after that I'm going to go to medical school and hopefully become a pediatrician.
I plan on going to WVU as well, and I plan on studying public health and then pursuing a career in the medical field.
I intend to go to Marshall University and get my teaching degree in high school chemistry education.
No truck drivers here, folks. Not at all. All super, super smart, great fields to go into. Super proud of you guys. So now, any plans for the weekend? Celebration time. I mean, this is a great celebratory event. What's your plans?
Just to relax, really. The only thing that's really happening to celebrate graduation is a little get-together planned afterwards.
I'm going up to Pocahontas, and then I'm going to Pittsburgh.
I'm with Kate. I'm just going to relax. My family flew in, so we're going to spend some time together, probably have a cookout, but that's about it.
Outstanding. Reflect back on the last 4 years as well. Who's been most influential in your academic career the last 4 years here at Braxton County High School?
It's got to be between my parents and my friend group because, and that's the most obvious answer, but it's just the truth, honestly.
This is definitely oversaid, but my mom definitely, because she pushes me to be better.
Although my parents definitely had a big part, I would say the teachers and most importantly Sharon Desper. She helped grow me.
Outstanding. Outstanding. So if you could say one thing to your classmates, which you're going to have an opportunity here in a little bit, what would you say to your classmates, but also the people coming up behind you?
I mean, that's a hard one, but I would say everyone I know tried really hard in school. No one at all really flunked out or anything, at least my friends, but yeah, just good job to everyone.
There you go. There you go.
My advice would be don't be as embarrassed to live your truth.
My advice is actually going to be in my speech in a little bit, and that is from Dr. Ethan Backus, find your bliss.
There you go. Well, guys, we congratulate you. We wish you the best. Go out there and take over the world and lead the way.
Thank you.
All right. Folks, we're just moments away from graduation here at Braxton County High School, and we'll be back after this brief message from our sponsors right here on Braxton Live.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
But it's just 2 degrees. 2 degrees is a lot of money. But I'm sweaty.
We have a car payment to make!
Don't beat yourself up over energy costs. Mitsubishi Electric Systems give you efficient individual room control with no ductwork. Mitsubishi Electric Cooling and Heating. Live better. Go to MitsubishiComfort.com.
Welcome back to Braxton County High School. Joining us now, the queen of the high school, the principal, Lori Stover. Lori, a great event, great, obviously had to hold it inside.
We did.
But kids look very excited. Place is packed. How excited are you for these kids this evening?
Well, these kids have put their heart and soul into
a whole senior year, and they're very, very excited because this is our group, of course, that started with COVID, don't talk about it, but they have actually got to have a really cool senior experience. They were here for their whole entire senior year. They've had some great memories. They've had some great events, and this, of course, is just to end it. We hate to see them go. Lots of tears. Lots of my teachers have been back there talking to them, hugging them. We have actually something special planned for this group that we've never done before. As they come off the stage, they will actually get handwritten notes from their teachers and from some of the people in the office and myself and Mr. McElwain. So we just want them to know how much they're loved and how much we appreciate them. So we're all about culture here at the high school, and we're all about building relationships with them. And our kids this year have been super great at that. So we're really proud of them.
Well, that's super exciting. But let me ask you this: how much, because most people don't know this, how much work goes behind the scenes to get all this ready? When did you truly start getting all this ready?
Besides the paperwork part, the actual prep of it, like the chairs and making sure that everybody had screens to watch and the contacts that go into it and the programming and all of that kind of stuff, that's all kind of behind the scenes. But my staff and my teachers make sure that all of the actual facilities part happens. And we've been at it since first thing Wednesday morning. That's why we had to make the call so early. And yeah, we prayed a lot, but the Lord wanted it to rain, so rain we shall have. But no, we have to move chairs from lots of different places in order to make it happen. But it's all for the community. We're very community involved. Without Braxton doesn't happen without school, so we try to make it the best that we can, even with the changes, because we love our kids more than anything else. So we just do it because we love them. So yeah, it's a lot, but in the end, it's not really.
There you go. Well, the kids are our community and they're our future.
That's exactly right.
So let me ask you this. Not being a principal, this is something I might do, but have you tried, I know this is a pretty good sized class, have you tried to talk to each of them individually at some point over the last month or so, just as encouragement to reach out to them, let them know they're loved?
Yes. So every morning on the intercom, not to whatever, we do it a little different up here. Every morning on the intercom, that's the last thing they hear me say is we start the Pledge of Allegiance, we do announcements, and then they hear Stover say that she loves them, because truly, 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 I am blessed every day, and my teachers feel the same way, and so does all of my staff. We're blessed because they bless us every day. Without them, we don't get to do what we do every day. So with that, we also do a lot of talking about, it's not just school for us. Once you become a senior, it's not just about test scores and academics anymore. It's about, I'm an adult, I'm about to enter a great big world. The main message we want them to take with them is that once you're an Eagle, you're always an Eagle. This is home for 4 years, and we don't want them to lose that. So they're welcome to come back, and we want them to know that we'll help them, not just with their schoolwork if they go to college, but with, writing a resume or getting a job reference or any of those things. So, and that doesn't happen without, like you were asking, that doesn't happen without that connection. Yeah. They have at least somebody in the building who's made that connection with them. So, yeah.
Well, and I know it's real because I'm a Buccaneer and I feel like I'm an Eagle because, and I've been, I guess, taken into the nest and made to feel like an Eagle. So I know what you mean by that. But so any last words you could offer your kids before, as they soar off into their next adventure?
Stover loves you very, very, very much, and I will try my hardest not to cry today. And I will hug each and every one of them that like the touchy-feely stuff as they come off the stage. I am super proud of them, and even when the road gets rough, because man, life will throw things at you you're not ready for. Home base is always here. We will always be here for you. I love you very much.
Okay, get out of here because you have work to do. So it's going to be hugs and fist bumps for everybody tonight here at Braxton County High School for the class of 2024. Thank you for joining us. We're just moments away from starting the ceremony, so we're going to catch some words from our sponsors. I'm Jamie Oates. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the ceremony right here on Braxton Live.
evening. Hi, guys. I love you. None of you be nervous. Big smiles. It's your night. So relish in your moment. You worked very, very hard to be here. And all of those people looking at you right now love you just as much or even more than what I do. So if you know where they're at, give them a big smile, give them a big wave. Tonight is your night. You may be seated. We would like to take this time to welcome all of you, to recognize all of our senior class for the 2024 graduation. We hope that you and your family are very, very proud of your senior that is sitting here, because our 4 years with them is coming to an end. But we hope that all of you know, just as I said on Braxton Live, you are an Eagle now. You will be an Eagle forever. This is your home. We are still here for you. No matter what you need, no matter what life throws at you, we will be right here. That door is always open for you, even after tonight. So at this time, I would like to introduce our top 10, if you will please rise as I say your name. Jeffrey Evans, Riley Martin, Cade Lancaster, Nicholas Brown, Mark Byerly, Micaiah Moore, Wyatt Dennison, Morgan Whitney, and Savannah Smith. You may be seated.
Please bow your heads and join me in prayer. Dear Almighty God, thank you for letting us gather this evening to celebrate our accomplishments here at Braxton County High School. We thank you for all those who have put much effort into getting us to this milestone. We thank you for the experiences, knowledge, and wisdom we have gained. Most of all, we thank you for the love and mercy you have given us. As we move forward, may we use your word as a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path, because we know your plans are good. Help us to use our gifts for good and to always see the beauty in adversity. Help us to work hard, stay strong, and always live with a grateful heart. We ask that you bless the ceremony and each and every graduate as we recognize the achievements of the class of 2024. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
May we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Welcome everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2024. This is a huge moment for all of us. And as we step into a new chapter of our lives, we have been waiting for this day since we started nearly 14 years ago. This day ends our long-awaited journey, and tomorrow we will start a new one. To help us along this new journey, we've asked a special person up here, someone who has been in our shoes, someone who can give us an insight into how to become successful and where a student from Braxton can go. Our guest speaker's beginning starts similarly to many of ours. He grew up here in Braxton County and graduated from this very school. Afterwards, he decided to attend college at the University of Charleston, graduating with his Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and History. He then attended WVU College of Law and graduated there with his Juris Doctorate. Our speaker's first major career development was in 1998 when he was elected to the West Virginia House of Delegates, representing part of Kanawha County. He later gained enough respect in office to become Minority Leader of the House from 2006 to 2015. He was then selected as Speaker of the House later that year, in 2015. He served as that position until he was finally appointed to the West Virginia Supreme Court of Appeals, the highest court in West Virginia, by our current governor, Jim Justice, in 2018. Ever since, he has served on the court and is its current Chief Justice right now, the highest presiding judge in all of West Virginia. So would you please help me in welcoming our guest speaker, the Honorable Justice Tim Armstead.
Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Let me say, first of all, what an honor it is to be here. I really do love this school. This means a lot to me to be a graduate of Braxton County High School. Some of my best years of my life were spent right here. And every time I pass this school on interstate, I was telling some of your board members that I'd still remember the alma mater if it hasn't changed in like 40 years. But believe me, I'm not going to sing it, so you're okay. You don't want to hear that. So, but congratulations to each of you. It is a very special night. It is something you've worked so hard for, and we and all your family recognize all the effort that you put into getting here tonight. And I'm sure there were days when you thought, am I ever going to get there? And we all have been there. So I'm really honored to be able to celebrate this day with you this evening. And I know, I have to say, I don't really remember much that my graduation speaker said, not really anything. So I'm only expecting you to give, any, wow, that's, some great revelation that you're going to have. But I have thought about the fact that, looking back in the time since I graduated here, if I could go back and whisper in the ear of myself back at that time, what would I say after 40 years? And it has been 40 years. My reunion was last year. So if I can just take a couple minutes, and I know I'm standing between you and what you're really here for, those diplomas, so I'll try to be quick. But just to give you a couple of thoughts of things that I feel like I've kind of learned along the way. First of all, I think I got a great education here. I really treasure the education I got here. I had tremendous teachers who still have had such an impact on my life, and I thank them. And I don't know if any of them are still here. Most of them have retired, but they may be here. But I certainly appreciate the foundation that they gave me in life. And I know you appreciate the teachers that are here that have been giving you that foundation over the last 4 years. So the first thing I wanted to think about, and would just ask that you think about tonight is, what's next? I know what tremendous opportunities you have in front of you now. And I know if you're like me, you got to this point and you thought, I'm not sure what I want to do. There are so many things out there that I would love to do, and I'm not sure which one. And so, you have so many different opportunities. But the one thing that I would encourage you to do is just develop in your own mind and your own heart sort of a vision of what you want to accomplish in your life. Not necessarily what job you're going to have or where you're going to live or who you're going to marry or what you're going to do, but sort of what, when people look back on your life, what did you accomplish? What did you do to help the people of West Virginia, of Braxton County, of our country? There's an old saying that I used when I was in the legislature with a number of the members, and it was, vision without action is just a dream, but action without vision is a nightmare. In order to accomplish the things that you set out to do, you really do have to have a vision of what you want to be remembered for, what you want to accomplish. And that's not necessarily the same as goals, because goals are what gets you to accomplish that vision, and those goals are going to change. I can tell you that when I was here in Braxton County High School and I graduated, first of all, I didn't intend to go to law school. That wasn't my intention. Didn't think I would ever become Speaker of the House because, and not being political with the party that which I was a member, was very much in a minority in the legislature, and it wasn't even something that was on the horizon. But as you go through life, those types of things change. As circumstances change and opportunities come that you don't even expect. And that's why you keep your mind on that vision of what you really want to accomplish. Also be flexible enough to pursue those opportunities as they come up, because they will. There will be opportunities you won't even have imagined that will come up in your life, and you just need to be able to seize those opportunities. I like to study sort of inventors and people that in our history have invented things. And Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the telephone, is one of those people. And one thing he said, which I've always enjoyed, is this quote: "When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we don't see the one that opened for us." So I would encourage you to always keep your eyes open to what those opportunities are in life that may give you, it may not be the exact career that you intended. It may not be living exactly where you intended, but those opportunities come. And if you seize those opportunities, you will have success in those fields. The other thing that I would like to say is that the second thing I've learned in my last 40 years is that it isn't always important what your position is, what your job is. It's how you treat other people. And I think you've learned a lot of that in your 4 years here. We hear a lot of stories about people when they get to the end of their lives and they ask them, well, what did you regret? And it's usually not, well, I didn't make enough money, or it's not, I didn't get this position. It's, I didn't spend enough time with my family. I didn't show people my appreciation for their friendship. I didn't enjoy the simple things that I had as blessings in life. And so you hear that so many times when you hear very successful people who you would say they're very successful, but they missed out on really just appreciating the people that were around them. And I was glad that a moment ago you looked at your parents or your family members and thanked them. That is so important, because you wouldn't be here without them. You wouldn't have accomplished this without them. There are so many people, not only your parents, but your family, your siblings, your friends, your teachers, all those people that helped you get here. But the other thing I would just encourage you is as part of that, and as I said, it's not what position you have or what you accomplish, it's who you are as a person. So I encourage you to really treat people like you want to be treated. Respect people, and have integrity. Be honest. Let your word be your bond. All those things are just things about your own personal character that I think are so important. And sometimes they get lost in the pursuit of the goals and the things that you want to accomplish. But they're also so important. I remember a person that I served in the legislature with who was, he was a member of the legislature, and he was a good friend of mine, and unfortunately, on his birthday, he passed away. And his family asked if I would come to his funeral and say a few words, and it was very hard to do that because he was a good friend of mine. And I started thinking about all the legislation he'd sponsored and all the things he'd accomplished for his district. But what really stuck with me about him was he used his talents and his abilities to take other members under his wing, other members of the legislature, new members, and help them accomplish the goals that they wanted to accomplish. And by doing that, he not only had a legacy of what he accomplished, but he was part of every one of those people's legacies. And so I think that being a part of your community, being a part of those around you, helping them accomplish their goals is just as important as accomplishing the goals that you've set. And finally, let me just touch on one thing that I think is really important for each of us, and that is, don't ever let your background, your mistakes in life, and we all make them, define you. Don't let them hold you back. You have been given, in 4 years at Braxton County High School, a tremendous gift of education. You really have. And you can accomplish so many things with that. And there are so many opportunities out there that each of you have. And as we said, it's hard to choose which one sometimes. But it doesn't matter what your background is. I didn't grow up in a wealthy family. I lived in a mobile home down here along the Elk River. I went to school, got student loans, and went to school, went to law school, worked through school. It doesn't matter whether you're wealthy or not wealthy, what your background is, especially here in our state, great state of West Virginia. You have so many opportunities to succeed. Don't let those things hold you back. There is no one whose life is not important. There is no one who is not significant. And there is no one, I truly believe there is no one that can't accomplish significant things. And so I just encourage you, if, as I said, there'll be times when there'll be failures in your life, and those failures will either define you or you'll overcome them, and that will define you. And so I'll leave you with one last little illustration here. I always like to, as I said, I like to talk about inventors. And got this little light bulb, which fortunately I did not break in my pocket before I got up here, which I was afraid I was going to do. But you look at this light bulb here, and you probably have heard this, particularly in your history class, but you look in it, and you see that little filament in the middle. And this has always stuck with me. Thomas Edison was the one that, I know he didn't necessarily start the invention of the light bulb, but he was one that developed it. And he talked about the fact that he, and I've seen different numbers, between 1,000 and 10,000, he said about 2,700, different things that he tried to use to make a filament for a light bulb. And he kept using something, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't light up. And he'd have to, okay, I've got to try again. And can you imagine how frustrating that would have been? Thousands of times trying to find exactly the right thing. And someone asked him one time and said, well, wasn't that discouraging? Didn't you want to give up? Didn't you want to just move on to something else? And what he said was, and I think this really is important for each of us, that wasn't 1,000 failures. In each of those tries, I discovered something that didn't work. But I kept going until I found what did. And that's what each of us need to do in our lives as we go through. You will try different things. Sometimes you'll be successful, sometimes you won't. But don't let those failures define you. If he had done that, we may be sitting here with candles tonight instead of these light bulbs that are lighting up this room. Always realize that you have talents and abilities, and those should be what defines you, and that those abilities are important parts of who you are, and don't let defeats discourage you. So let me finish with one thing. I'm sure we bet we have some race car drivers here, race car fans, maybe drivers too, I don't know, race car fans. And you probably have heard of the Unser family, Al Unser, and you've heard in my generation knows probably who that is. Maybe your parents, your grandparents know who that is. But, the Unser family was always a part of racing for several years. And Bobby Unser said that success is where preparation and opportunity meet. Those two things. You have had this opportunity. You've been given a tremendous education here at Braxton County High School. You have this great opportunity. You've been encouraged by your teachers, by your parents, by your family. And now it's time to put those together with opportunities that you have for success. The training, the opportunities, you put those together, and I truly believe we will see tremendous things from the class of 2024 of Braxton County High School. I think we will see each of you accomplish things that you set your mind to. And so let me just end by telling you, adding to all the congratulations you've had, my congratulations to you. It is exciting. It's exhilarating. And as I said, to look forward to all the different opportunities you're going to see over the next several years in your life, whether you're going to college, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to the military, whether you're going to have families, all those different opportunities and thrills that are in front of you. I congratulate you on that, and I wish you the best. And I'm proud that now you and I and so many other people are fellow alums of Braxton County High School. Thank you for letting me be here with you this evening.
cool.
Y'all are making her nervous now.
Y'all are like, okay. Anyways,
There you go, sis.
it's going to be difficult to follow up with such a phenomenal speech, but I'll attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, as I stand before you today, I can't help but feel a mix of relief, nostalgia, and a tinge of bitterness. High school, a chapter of my life that I'm all too eager to close, yet amidst the sea of frustration and disillusionment, there was a few beacons of light that made the journey bearable. To my fellow graduates, congratulating on surviving what can only be described as a tumultuous 4 years. Whether you reveled in the high school experience or, like me, counted down the days until graduation, we've made it to this moment together. High school for most of us was more than just classes and grades. It was about finding our voices, pushing our boundaries, and sometimes just figuring out how to open our lockers. These past 4 years have been a whirlwind of emotions and events, from first day jitters, pep rallies, homecoming festivities, proms, and the school trips that I could never go on because my attendance deemed me chronically absent. As we step out into the world beyond these walls, let's remember that our high school experience, no matter how challenging or frustrating, has shaped us into the individuals we are today. It's easy to dwell on the negatives, to let bitterness overshadow the moments of joy and growth, but let's not forget that every experience, good or bad, has helped us mold us into who we are today. As Marie Curie once said, we must believe that we are gifted for something, and whatever this thing is, must be attained. As you all embark on your future journeys, I urge you to embrace the journey ahead with an open mind and willing spirit. Whether you're headed off to college, joining the workforce, or embarking on a whole different path altogether, remember the lessons you have learned here, both personally and academically, will serve you well in the years to come. Last but certainly not least, I take pride in giving thanks where thanks is rightfully due. As I'm grateful for most of the faculty at Braxton County High School, there are a few selective teachers that provided a safe space for students in their classroom and taught me invaluable information that I will retain for years to come. Throughout my junior and senior years, there was one specific teacher that had a direct impact on myself and many of my peers, and that was Miss Janice Collins. Throughout lively discussions and countless essays, Miss Collins challenged us to think critically, to question assumptions, and to find our own voices in a world full of noise. I would like to thank Ms. Jill Lemon for providing support during challenging college biology topics and managing my random questions regarding HISTA. Lastly, I would like to thank Ms. Erica Toller. Despite never having her in class, she always provided me unwavering support throughout my high school days. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to the future. May it be bright, may it be bold, and may it be filled with endless opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Thank you.
Now, let me tell you, nerves cannot describe what I'm feeling right now. When those nerves took effect, I decided this morning, in a spur of the moment, to rewrite my entire speech. And if you look at what I'm looking at, it is just bullet points. So we're going to hope it goes well. But in between this time, I had the chance to read a letter to myself that Miss B had us write sophomore year. The very last line of said letter had the words, "Please, for me, say goodbye to your favorite teachers and all of those who you know at this school." Let me tell you, I didn't like that line. It was very sad. But I still don't like goodbyes to this day. So instead, I intend to say thank you. I'd like to start with a thank you to all the friends and family who came out tonight to support us and all of our great accomplishments. It has been a very long journey. Next, I would like to thank my parents who helped me become the 60-year-old man you see before you here today. Next is my brother, who taught me that being 60 while being an 18-year-old is not exactly the best thing in the world, so I should probably avoid that. And finally, something that I would like to thank on behalf of all of the class of 2024, our teachers, staff, administration, all of the above. Thank you for the connections you helped build with us. They definitely made this bearable. So if we all could give a round of applause to the teachers. As my classmates know, they asked me to keep this short, many of them not so nicely, but I think 20 minutes should do. Everyone should be fine with that. I have 2 points that I want to talk about. The first is a lesson that I learned from Sharon Desper, who, if you don't know, is the education teacher and AD director and about 5 other jobs that I can't remember at this time. This lesson was entitled, "What the Heck is Water?" There's another word in there, but I'm not allowed to say that. And this lesson starts with an anecdote that is about 2 fish swimming in the sea. As they are swimming, an older fish comes by and says to them, "How's the water, boys?" After he leaves, the 2 fish say to the other, well, the one fish says to the other, "What the hell, heck is water? What the heck is water?" My bad. You think they're still gonna give me my diploma? But the importance of this anecdote is that these fish were in water their entire lives and never realized it because they were so focused on what was in their little bubble. All of us have lived in these little bubbles, especially in high school. You've got your small little friend groups and those single classes that you go to. Some of us are only in college classes, some of us only in the CTEs. It doesn't matter. You have your own bubble. And it is important to look outside this bubble because there's a whole world out there that none of us have been able to see. And now we will. Eventually, as all of us, after we go to college, go straight into the job field, whatever it might be, the mundane will become a constant. As I'm sure you all know now, you have probably been asked at some point to go to the grocery store to pick something up for your parents, maybe pick up a sibling from practice, and it's on a day where you woke up already done. You were not ready for that. But you need to remember that sometimes it's good to just do something a little different and help others in your lives. They might need it. The final point that I have started from a quote that Dr. Ethan Backus told me when I asked him many, many questions about my future in chemistry, and that was, "Just find your bliss, man." When I heard those words come out of his mouth, I was shocked. He is straight-laced, he is serious, probably the most professional teacher you will ever meet in your entire life. But as I thought about it more, it made a lot of sense. It is important to find your happiness and what matters to you. It's easy to get sidetracked and focused only on the next success of your own life. But in this, you need to focus on also what makes you happy. A great example is I went kayaking yesterday. A lot of people told me I shouldn't. The reason why, I can't swim, but that's not important, okay? I still went. I had the most fun I've had all year after all my college classes, everything else. And it was a new experience. So, as a final remark for all of you to think about, one that Janice Collins helped me find after all of the struggles of writing this speech and the bullet points. Everyone has their own path. It is important to live beyond yourself, and most important, to choose happy. Class of 2024, we have one shot at this. Let's make it count.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of all the students here, I want to express our deepest gratitude to all the generous donors, community leaders, and organizations that make all of the scholarships we've received possible. These awards are more than just financial assistance. They are a vote of confidence in our abilities and a reminder that our community believes in us. Your support not only eases the burden of educational expenses, but also inspires us to strive for excellence. Without further ado, I'd like to list all of our local scholarships. The American Federation of Teachers, the American Red Cross, Braxton County American Legion, post number 33, Braxton County CEOS, Braxton County Rotary Club, Braxton County Soccer Club, Central West Virginia Aging Services, City National Bank, Elk River DAR Good Citizens Award, the Emmerich Charitable Trust, Evelyn Post, Gassaway High School alumni, H.G. and Jesse Robinson, I Am Terrific Miss Patty Memorial, Gassaway Lions Club, George T. Holman, Hunter and Michelle Lemon Memorial, Isaac Stonecker Memorial, James Lambert Memorial, Jason Tharp Memorial, Judy Bean Memorial, the Live Like Luke, Little Birch Elementary, Margaret Hoover Memorial, Mr. T Memorial, Remich Family, Ronald Tony Schumann Memorial, Roy and Barbara Huffman, Sutton High School alumni, Sutton Moose Lodge number 825, and finally the West Virginia Promise. All of the students you see standing before you today have received these awards. Thank you all for investing in our future and helping us turn our dreams into reality.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize all of our career and technical education completers. These are the students who not only will graduate today with a diploma, but they have completed a program with at least 4 classes or more in one of our CTE classes here. They will either go on to college, trade school, or of course, go straight into the workforce. As I say your name, if you will please rise. Our careers and education cluster, Nicole Bramble, Paxton Conley, Skylar Davis, Mason Shingler, Delaney Haynes, and Timmy Mays. In our human services cluster, Katie Dillon, Hunter George, Adora Muncie, Nova Newhouse, Betsy Villers, and Cheyenne Wine. In our electrical cluster, Skylar Oshesky, Riston Rutherford, Joseph Posey, Skylin Abraham, McKenna Davis, Jordan Erdman, Thomas Toller, Riley Hunt, and Ryan King. In our carpentry cluster, Delaney Haynes and Timmy Mays. In our personal fitness and wellness cluster, Damon Moss, Jacob Stevens, and Elijah Ward. In our welding cluster, Gage Dutton, Blaine Jarvis, Anthony Hacker, Braden Helmick, Logan Helmick, Owen Nettles, Cody Stout, Josh Schwimmer, and Gabe Workman. In our pre-engineering project Lead the Way cluster, Wyatt Dennison, Delaney Haynes, Lana Mollahan, and Jaden Squires. In our healthcare therapeutic services cluster, Adrian Lunsford, Haley Sears, Brianna Stancotti, Abby Toller, and Lauren White. In our law and public safety cluster, Ariana Brown, McKenna Brown, Nick Brown, Kira Cottrell, Jacob Glover, and Geneva Losh. In our business cluster, Devin Brown, Abigail Crow, Caden Kennan, Morgan McCumbers, and Ivan Vagot. In our agriculture cluster, Kelsey Bayless, Mackenzie Belknap, Sawyer Bly, Lucas Copen, Elizabeth Cunningham, Riley Dempsey, Cole Hall, Jada Hendricks, Vanessa Jenkins, Jeremy Kelly, DeCurtis Kirby, Bradley Meadows, Lauren Nicholson, Elizabeth Peggs, Wyatt Pickhock, Heidi Singleton, Michael Stevens, Leah Tanner, Lindsay Tetrick, Anna Toller, and Seth Warner. Last but not least, these students that I will name are our governor's workforce. They will graduate not only as a CTE completer, but with the highest regard from the governor of West Virginia. Jeffrey Evans in careers and education, Haley Morris, careers and education, James Heyer, electrical, Braden Riffle, carpentry, Ethan Wilfong, welding, Elijah Meckley, engineering, Micaiah Moore, therapeutic services, Taylor Abel, law and public safety, Nick Brown, law and public safety, Lane Friend, agriculture, Savannah Smith, agriculture, Morgan Whitney, agriculture, Devin Bush, personal fitness and wellness, and Landon Stewart, personal fitness and wellness. I would like for all of you to be very much proud of the students that are standing for their dedication to their CTE programs, if you would give them a great big round of applause. You may be seated. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our new superintendent for this year, Braxton County born and raised, Mrs. Donna Burge-Tetrick.
Good evening and welcome. I'm so proud to be here. 37 years ago, I sat where you're sitting. Well, actually, not here, I was on the football field. But I was ready to receive my diploma from Braxton County High School. I was handed my diploma by our very own Evelyn Post, who is our current board president. And Dr. Seal, who currently serves on the board, he was my superintendent. I never dreamed my path would lead me home and that I would stand here speaking to students as the school superintendent. And I can guarantee you, most of my teachers wouldn't have thought that either. But I'm glad that I'm home. In August, our esteemed board president, Evelyn Post, spoke to staff members on our first day back from summer break. She had all of them to stand and repeat multiple times, like 7, I think, that it's going to be an awesome year. She was right. What an awesome year it has been for you seniors. 20 of you have been awarded the Promise Scholarship. 3 of you are graduating today with associate's degrees. Countless others have earned industry certifications, and you were awarded over $100,000 in local scholarships. That total does not include those of you that were awarded full rides or partial scholarships from states and colleges and universities. We sent 4 teams to states: the girls' cross-country team, the boys' basketball team, the wrestling team, and the girls' track team. The girls' cross-country team and Blaine Jarvis came back as state champions this year, guys. Braxton County, we're being noticed. You made the renovation of this beautiful gymnasium. You made it possible by removing the old bleachers and the flooring and moving the stairs so that we could have a regulation-sized court. The architects gave us an estimate of several $1,000,000, but because of your hard work, that we were able to do it for a fraction of that price. You built the steps down to the bowl. You designed and constructed the Eagles Roast and Coffee House. You designed and negotiated the deal for the food truck for the hospitality and tourism program. You and the staff have worked hard to create a culture of excellence with a strong sense of community. When the West Virginia Department of Education visited the school this year, you know what they said? They said that this is absolutely the best culture they have ever seen in this entire state, right here in this school. And that is due to you. You have traveled multiple times to our elementary schools, inspiring countless younger students to follow example you have set of your hard work, your determination, and your excellence. Here you sit tonight, ready to take your first steps into adulthood. Many of you are going to college or joining the military, Jacob. Many of you will be going straight into the workforce. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you have already made a tremendous difference to Braxton County. Tom Brokaw once said, "You're educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as the ticket to a good life, but let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world." You have already changed Braxton County schools, and for the good. Now take that eagle pride and go change the world. I am so very proud to be your superintendent. I am so very proud of everything that you have accomplished. I cannot wait to see what you do for the rest of your lives. Congratulations, class of 2024. Go do great things. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Mary Clements from Glenville State College, and Rachel Clutter to please approach the stand to recognize our students in the AA pathway.
Good evening. Your program says it's Dr. Mark Mansion, and maybe you've guessed I'm not. He couldn't be here, so he sent two of us, hoping that we could fill his shoes, and we're going to try. I'm normally in Glenville blue and white, but tonight I am trying to rock the hunter green and Vegas gold of the Eagles, because we are so proud of the three students that we are recognizing this evening. We are so very proud of them. My colleague Rachel Clutter has worked very closely with these three students, some of Braxton County's finest, who are tonight receiving not only their high school diploma, but also their Associates of Arts from Glenville State University. They have completed all the requirements for their high school diploma at the same time that they completed requirements for an associate's degree, and we are so proud of them. And we will give them their certificate of completion, and you will notice that they are already wearing some special regalia, and we are so very proud of them and would love for you to recognize them. When I call your name, please come to the stage. Jeffrey Evans. In addition to graduating with his AA, Jeffrey is receiving GSU's highest academic award. He is graduating, ladies and gentlemen, summa cum laude with his AA. Riley Martin. Riley is also receiving GSU's highest academic award, summa cum laude, based on her grades. She is also receiving a GSU High School Honors Program pin for completing those requirements during her AA as well. And finally, Nicholas Brown. I promise you, we don't hand these things out like water, but Nicholas Brown is also receiving his degree summa cum laude, making the proportion of students doing extraordinarily well in our programs at GSU much higher here than it was at our own graduation just a week or so ago. Don't tell anybody. Nicholas also applied for and completed the honors program as well. Please, one more time, join me in congratulating these three students on this wonderful accomplishment. And also, congratulations to them and their colleagues on graduating from Braxton County High School. Way to go, class of 24.
At this time, it is what we've all been waiting for. It is my honor as the principal of Braxton County High School to present the graduating class of 2024 to Superintendent Dr. Donna Burge-Tetrick. Guys, I will also tell you that as you leave the stage, your teachers have written personal notes to you inside of a card that's new this year, so make sure that you get it from me because we love you very much.
You guys ready? Mr. Drake's class, please stand and come forward. Taylor Lee Abel. Skylyn Davidson Abraham. Blake Shad Adkins. Shayla Dawn Adkins. Eva Faith Alford. Kelsey Dawn Bayless. Mackenzie Ray Belknap. Sawyer James Bly. Carl Michael Boyce. Nicole Catherine Bramble. Ariana Marie Brown. Devin J. Brown. Emily Lynn Brown. Hayden Allen Blakeney Brown. McKenna Marie Brown. Nicholas Corley Brown. William Corwin Burkowski. Erica Paige Burton. Devin Lee Bush. Mark Lee Byerly. You may be seated. Miss Gums' class, please rise and come forward. Paxton Grace Conley. Lucas Jeremy Copen. Kira May Cottrell. Abigail Lee Crow. Elizabeth Marie Cunningham. McKenna Renee Davis. Skylar Franklin Davis. Zarin Malachi Dawson. Riley Gale Dempsey. Daniel Wyatt Dennison. Katie Taylor Dillon. Gage Allen Dutton. Jordan Pearl Erdman. Jeffrey Lynn Evans II. Cheyenne Lorraine Fleming. Charles Lane Friend. Hunter Gaston George. You may be seated. Miss Woods' class, please rise and come forward. Carmen Reese Given. Jacob Ridge Glover. Sienna Nicole Gwynn. Anthony Lloyd Hacker. Delaney Marie Haynes. Brian Cole Hall. Erica Faith Hart. Braden Christopher Helmick. Logan Ray Helmick. Jada Dawn Hendricks. Matthew Isaiah Hess. Riley Dale Hunt. James Allen Hire. Blaine Martin Jarvis. Vanessa Kate Jenkins. William Lance Strong Keenan. Jeremy Alexander Kelly. Caden James Kennan. Ryan B. King. DeCurtis Allen Dimma Kirby. You may be seated. Mr. Schingler's class, please rise and come forward. Sydney Grace Lanigan. Cade Jason Lancaster. Geneva Isabel Losh. Adrian Francis Lunsford. Titus Joseph Madison. Riley Elizabeth Martin. Timmy Allen Mays. Clifford Benny McCourt. Morgan Rachel McCumbers. Bradley Ford Meadows. Elijah James Meckley. Lana Elizabeth Mollahan. Bernique Jade Moore. Micaiah Deanne Moore. Haley Dawn Morris. Faith Ann Morrison. Damon Knight Moss. Adora Carolyn Ann Muncie. Owen B. Nettles. Nova Cheyenne Newhouse. Erica Sean Nicholson. Lauren Brooke Nicholson. You may be seated. Miss Cecely's class, please rise and come forward. Skylar Raven Olszewski. Elizabeth Grace Peggs. Wyatt E. Pitcock. Joseph Matthew Posey. Rebecca Lynn Putnam. Madison Renee Rhodes. Zachary Allen Rhodes. Braden Alex Riffle. Riston M. Rutherford. Haley Lene Sears. Mason Tess Shingler. Heidi Lee Singleton. Hunter Allen Smar. Savannah Lynette Christine Smith. Jaden Troy Squires. Brianna Sage Stancotti. Jacob Walker Stevens. Michael Ezekiel Stevens. You may be seated. Miss Helmick's class, please rise and come forward. Landon Matthew Stewart. Cody Ray Stout. Leah Paige Tanner. Zachary Dale Taylor. Lindsay Allison Tetrick. Abby Leanne Toller. Anna Elaine Toller. Thomas Dean Toller. Maria Dawn Tomlin. Ivan Alexander Vagot. Emma Claire Vickers. Betsy Ellen Villers. Elijah Grant Ward. Seth Peyton Warner. Lauren Page White. Morgan Elizabeth Whitney. Ethan Arnold Wilfong. Bradley Nicholas Swanson. Thanks, Bradley. Joshua H. Wimmer. Cheyenne Renee Wine. Gabriel Shane Workman. Lacey K. Wright. Andrew Nathaniel Wine. You may be seated.
Good evening, family, friends, and fellow graduating students. As we near the end of the ceremony, we have one of the few last tasks left, the turning of the tassel. I'm going to keep this short and sweet since I know we're all tired and you're excited to meet with your graduates. Historically, the turning of the tassel has signified the confirmation of your new graduate status, and I'm so proud to include all of my peers sitting here with me in this task. I'd like to ask all the graduates to turn their tassel on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2024.
To me, time is one's most valuable resource, so I won't waste any more of yours. However, I'd like to tell you that while the class of 2024 had a rough start with COVID hitting us our freshman year, I'm privileged to say, on behalf of many of my classmates, that our high school experience was amazing. So thank you to all the teachers, staff, and administrators. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2024. As we all know, High school has been a roller coaster, to say the least. There are ups and downs, trials and tribulations, and challenges to overcome throughout our journeys. We have learned a lot over these past few years, not just academically, but about life and about each other. Without further ado, please rise and remove your caps. Here's to our graduation day and every day that follows. 3, 2, 1.
As they find their caps, that concludes our ceremony this evening. I ask that you please be respectful of the graduates and remain in your spot until they have all exited the building and received out those double doors. We would greatly appreciate it. They will get their diplomas and then they will meet you out front. Guys, I love you and I'm so very proud of you.